Alright, before we get into this video, I need to do some damage control. No, this video is not the truth. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take what I say in this video seriously. This is all opinionated, just opinion. This isn't facts. It may be even a little fiction. Don't need to send a cease or desist letter this way. Don't get mad or get your panties in a bunch. I hope you guys enjoy though, and yeah.
I was doing shit, I had talent, I had belief in myself, I had motion, but at the same time I also had fear.
2025, they still moving on some scary shit.
And so that fear had me moving in an unusual way.
It used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's Pearl.
I put out this project on Friday called Might Delete Later. I don't know how many people done checked it out or whatever.
I done lost plenty friends. 2025, they still moving on some scary shit.
Man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right?
Fuck apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up.
Niggas wanna see blood. I know how I feel about my peers, these two niggas that I just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase their greatness, right? So I felt conflicted because I'm like, bro, I know I don't really feel no way.
I never piece it up, that shit don't sit well with me.
Is in the midst of me doing that and in that shit, trying to find a little angle and downplay this nigga's fucking catalog and his greatness. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a fucking microphone?
Fuck apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up.
Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I.
What bridge they done burned, all of them is over with.
That was the lamest, like, goofiest shit, and it make...
Since y'all pandering to choose a side, let me do it for you. Before I take a truce, I'll take them to hell with me. It's okay, nigga, let's settle it. These niggas been fake loyal.
Fear.
2025, they still moving on some scary shit.
Fear.
2025, they still moving on some scary shit. 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 Ain't no sympathy here. This shit's hilarious.
I'm the villain. I don't want to be on a deleted video tomorrow, but I don't want to be on a deleted video tomorrow, bro. I don't. Yo. And then the nigga say, ask me if I care.
Literally a part of me that had a realization like, bruh, you a hater. Like, yo, you are literally hating.
This video is to remind everybody to never forget that J. Cole is still a hoe, a scary hoe, a passive-aggressive hoe, fake moral hoe, a fake nice hoe, fake angry hoe, a hating ass hoe, a ride a bike for attention hoe, a performative hoe, a performative enthusiast, he a fake ass friend, Scooby-Doo head ass.
Well, if it isn't our old friend
J. There the whole time, but ended up being the old man under the mask. Mrs. Doubtfire head at. It's me.
The whole time.
J. Cole's the type to tell everyone why they wrong, but never can take accountability. The theatric wise guy. He crutches on pointing out others' flaws to cope with the fact that he's been a mid-tier rapper his entire career. How the fuck you come out the same year Drake did and successfully look like his little homie? And you're older. You're older than him. J. Cole the kind of dude who'll dap you up, smile in your face, then go home and write a verse about self-reflection. He's not humble, he's hesitant.
I had some fake morals.
He talks like peace is power, but moves like fear is therapy. The fake deep prophet, it's been expired. He ain't real, he's rehearsed. All that talk about brotherhood, but then the first to snake somebody. He's the rap game's HR department. Soft voice, fake concern, but then backstabs you in an email. Morality rapper my ass. He's the spiritual version of customer service. It's the fact that this man caught feelings just because Drake felt a way about Kendrick. Like, come on, bro. Kendrick didn't have to do that damn song. When he declined first person shooter, what the hell did that have to do with you? That should have been the end of it. But nah, here comes little old Jermaine. Little old Jermaine jumping in like Drake's emotional support rapper. Why did you even feel the need to protect him? Why did you get that offended over another grown man's behalf. Kendrick didn't owe y'all that shit. He didn't owe y'all that verse. He just didn't fuck with the vibe. It was simple. And believe me when I say I am not Kendrick's protector. I do not coddle this man. I am not trying to catch every bullet for him. I'm just calling out facts that everybody can see. I just had to put that out there because Kendrick has this fan base where they have this weird obsession where they say Kendrick doesn't have to do anything. Leave him alone. That's not where this is going. I'm just stating the obvious. But instead of letting that go, J. Cole starts throwing subliminals like a messy ex, talking slick on the track, dropping these passive aggressive ass bars like we didn't notice. But why? Especially knowing damn well you were too soft to stand on shit later. You threw rocks, you threw them stones, and you hid your hands. Drake beefing makes sense. It makes sense with Kendrick. I mean, their beef goes way back. They've been on bad terms forever. But you inserted yourself into drama that wasn't even yours. And for what? Cause you a snake, man. That snake behavior, cut the grass, reveal the snakes. And not because you teamed up with Drake. You a grown ass man. You could have your own friends. Ain't nobody talking about that. But because the fact that you used your friend's beef to throw your own shots, that's weird as hell. And then don't forget when the music video dropped. Both y'all silly asses doubled down. Still mocking, still sending shots. All of a sudden you decide to coin this big three term, but then try to go and act like Kendrick wasn't a part of it. I mean, if you wasn't gonna back it up, why even talk? That's what makes it lame. You talk heavy, but you don't move with the same energy. You act like you're the GOAT, but you can't even stand on your own words. You poked a bear and then ran when it roared. Dropped a weak ass diss track and seen that it was so cheeks that your only option at winning was performing the I'm taking the high road song. I'm too good for this ass motherfucker. I know you angry. I know you mad that first person shooter elevated this man's legacy like 20 times over. He's won Grammys and did a whole stadium tour off of the envy you had alone. And this is where it gets funny because honestly, Kendrick didn't even take it personal like that. That man was just rapping. It was a fair, clean shot, competitive, not emotional. He kept it direct, stayed on topic, and addressed what needed to be addressed. He basically said, I see what y'all doing. I heard the slick shit. Now I'm answering it. Straightforward. No fake peace talk. No backhanded poetry, just bars. But nah, not you, Cole. Nah, Cole took that personally. This motherfucker responded like Kendrick insulted his whole entire ancestors.
First shit was classic. Your last shit was tragic.
He went on that 7-minute drill track and unloaded like it's been bottled up for years. Pause.
Your second shit put niggas to sleep, but they gassed it.
It didn't even sound like a response. It sounded like a diary entry from somebody who been itching to say that shit.
Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime. I was trailing right behind, and I just now hit mine.
I mean, you could really feel the bitterness in every bar.
You're averaging one hard burst like every 30 months or something.
It was almost like he had been waiting for an excuse to air out everything he ever envied about Kendrick. The respect, the consistency, the recognition. And honestly, that should have been a fair fight. Even though he took it so personally and it went personal. You guys are both rappers. Cool, stand on business. Battle it out. But nah, he folded mid-swing. The minute the internet didn't cheer for him the way he expected, he panicked. He thought people were gonna praise him for standing up. But everyone was like, that's it? That's all you got? And instead of doubling down, he backpedaled, riding that damn bike. Go ride your bike. Fuck out of here. His scary ass backpedaled away with that apology. And I'm so sick of hearing the whole Schoolboy Q shit, talking about he only apologized because Schoolboy told him to. Man, that man apologized because he's seen the internet's energy shift. He realized he bit off way more than he could chew. Let me tell you something. This ain't facts. This is my theory. This ain't facts. This is my theory. This is how I look at shit. My theory, Schoolboy didn't tell him a damn thing. I feel like they came up with that story after he apologized, just to save face. Dot and Q probably saw how bad Cole was getting sigged on online. I feel like he did that just to be nice since Cole publicly apologized. It's like an eye for an eye type thing. And if you think about it, that warning story doesn't even make sense. It falls flat. It falls flat. Let's really think about this for a second. Kendrick's Like That verse directly called out both Drake and Cole.
Love when they argue the hardest MC. Is it K-Dot, is it Aubrey or me?
He literally said,
Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, boom.
That bar was literally aimed at Cole.
We the big three like we started a league, but right now I feel like Muhammad Ali.
It was a headshot straight to Cole. That was a J. Cole only response because J. Cole said it out of his mouth. Why would Kendrick suddenly backpedal and tell Schoolboy to go whisper, hey, no bro, it wasn't about you? First of all, history explains itself. Kendrick ain't the type to start a war and then hide behind his homie to smooth shit over. That ain't in his DNA. DNA. That would actually make Kendrick look soft, and Kendrick ain't built like that. He don't need to walk anything back, especially not after a line that bold.
Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum.
And I don't care how y'all feel, the Kendrick fans, the J. Cole fans, even the Drake fans.
Oh, ask me if I don't give a fuck.
Whoever, y'all gotta stop being so gullible, because for whatever reason, both fan bases, whether it's Drake's or Kendrick Lamar's, they both have a select group of fans that still give J. Cole a pass. He got you all fooled, when he honestly did both of them janky as hell. He fucked them over, he did them dirty. You gotta look at it in two perspectives. That whole Schoolboy Q told him to chill. I'm saying it, I'm calling it, that story is cap. Straight up. Bro already proved to Kendrick he ain't his friend no more. He snaked him already. So why would he want to all of a sudden save his snake ass friend? That's never gonna happen today in his life. Kendrick ain't intimidated by anybody. So let's keep it lit. You can't have it both ways. It's either true and Kendrick didn't want smoke with Cole, or it's fake and Cole folded, or Cole called Kendrick apologizing and Kendrick said, okay, you need to chill because we are about to light it up. Y'all gotta pick one though, because we already know the answer. And let's get deeper with this though. Let's get deeper. Let's really think about it. Let's face the facts. Let's look at the facts. J. Cole took that shit way more personal than he needed to in that track. Drake hadn't even responded yet. The only legit diss tracks out at that point were Like That and 7 Minute Drill. That wasn't even a war yet. It was a spark. And J. Cole acted like Kendrick burned down his house. For what? Dot didn't get personal. He didn't get personal at all. He didn't diss your family. He didn't do any of that shit. He just called you out for being a fake ass friend. And J. Cole got offended because the shoe fit. You gotta remember, Cole had already snake Dot. He had already did it before this on First Person Shooter, in the song and in the music video. He flipped sides, linked up with Drake, and helped throw that shade. So Dot felt away. Obviously, that's why Like That exists. And Cole lost his damn mind. So now all of a sudden, you guys want us to believe that Dot told Schoolboy to tell him to stand down? He doesn't want to get him involved? You want me to think he gave him grace right after Cole just dissed the fuck out of him with his op? That doesn't even sound like K-Dot. He's too calculated for that. That would have boosted Cole's ego through the roof. Because think about it. What if J. Cole had declined that offer? What if he would have said, nah, fuck that, it's up? You really think Kendrick or his camp would risk that? The way they move, they're too calculated. Not for that kind of slip up. Why would they ever hand J. Cole a free ego boost or give him any unnecessary ammo for the next track? That's a huge risk. That's a huge risk. Especially if you got it in text, especially if you got it recorded, and especially if you were on the phone, or even if you had witnesses. Kendrick's team doesn't move sloppy like that. And I don't feel like he would have just gave him unnecessary ammo willingly, because what if he would have declined? They know how fast something like that could flip. If Cole would have said hell nah and turned that around, he and Drake could have mocked it in a heartbeat. Oh look, Kendrick backed off. He's scared. He sent a messenger. They would have milked the fuck out of that shit. So nah, Kendrick ain't dumb enough to leave an open shot like that. Think about it. That whole story falls apart, and the second you realize how strategic Kendrick actually is, you would agree. And the whole reason why I'm bringing that up is to double down that J. Cole is a scary ass and a fake ass friend. Kendrick ain't that forgiving. That man watched Cole take a direct personal shot at his catalog, his career, and his legacy. And you think he's out here sending peace messages?
Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum.
Cole went full Judas for no reason. Switched sides, dissed his so-called friend, defended Drake like a puppy, and still folded when the smoke got hot. I mean, did you guys not listen to Whacked Out Murals?
It's okay, nigga, let's settle it. These niggas been fake loyal.
I feel like the majority of that song was directed to J. Cole.
Before I take a truce, I'll take them to hell with me.
Plus the missing bar and the other subliminals. And the missing bar alone, many people believe he says something along the lines of,
I made the
Born Sinner beg for my forgiveness, with Born Sinner being J. Cole's second studio album.
Fuck apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up.
He's literally telling y'all fuck apologies. He won't piece it up.
I never piece it up. That shit don't sit well with me.
Whacked Out Murals to me was directed at J. Cole.
Niggas mad cause I decided not to pretend.
I feel like that was Dot finally getting it off his chest.
Since y'all pandering to choose a side, let me do it for you.
And yeah, of course, there were plenty of double entendres and side quests throughout the song that could have applied to Drake and many others.
What bridge they done burned, all of them is over with.
But this was definitely literally his way of taking shots at Cole and letting it all out.
I done lost plenty friends.
I mean, when you listen to some of the direct jabs,
Ain't fuck anybody empathetic to the other side, I vow.
this shit is talking to his soul.
A bitch nigga love bitch niggas, they exist with them in style.
He letting his ass know, man, we're never good. We're never good. I seen what your fake ass did. Like, I don't think I'm letting up. Fuck you. That's what I feel like Kendrick said in Whacked Out Murals.
Ain't no sympathy here. This shit's hilarious.
And I also feel like that's Kendrick's way of letting the world know, nah, I never told bruh to stop. I never warned bruh, but he apologized, so I let up off him. So he gave him that light work. And I feel like that backs my theory, because why would K-Dot have all that to say if he went and told Q to warn J. Cole? Go warn J. Cole for me. I don't want to do this to him. That makes zero fucking sense. It's obvious that that's not what happened. And they seen bro say sorry. A rumor started going around saying that Q basically warned him and they didn't correct it. They left it alone. I feel like they pitied him. They said, all right, whatever. And it honestly goes with J. Cole's persona. It's not like he hasn't backpedaled before without anybody warning him. He's always backpedaling. He's always not standing on shit. And history repeated itself. That's my theory, man. I'm gonna be honest. I think Q and Kendrick just felt bad. Cole instantly folded like laundry. That man heard smoke and started coughing. Dropped a 7-minute drill diary entry instead of a diss. You can hear the fear. Each bar to me sound like an anxiety attack. It's the same man who claims competition makes him better. So why the fuck are you apologizing? Because he's scared. The man that wants to be loved by everybody, even the people cooking him.
But understand, everybody ain't go like you.
Scared rappers don't win wars. They write poems about it. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that whole apology era is peak manipulation. He fake cries in 808s like it's gonna buy forgiveness.
I had some fake morals.
How you gonna build a career off guilt? Guilt for winning, guilt for losing, guilt for being in between, just allergic to accountability. At this point, I feel like every apology is a rebrand. Same snake ass energy.
At that point in time, you were kind of also, fuck these new niggas too.
Not outwardly. I never did anything I don't think outwardly. Well, maybe I did.
Shit, I hate these rappers, especially the immature 8-week rappers, lil whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of like came at all of the new generation.
Yeah, but it was.
You apologize to SoundCloud rappers. You apologize to Soulja Boy.
A lot of that shit, for me, I was conflicted because on one hand, we partying all the time to this music. But on the other hand, I'm like, man, this shit go against everything that I think that I am or who I am. I had some fake morals. Around the time Soulja Boy came out, I don't know how this happened, but I had a realization within myself. But at that time, I had resistance. Similar to when you came out and your class came out. I had resistance. Nah, that's not the thing that I love. Like, what? Y'all fucking with this? Like, I was one of them.
Yeah.
And it was literally a part of me that had a realization. So I was like, bruh, you a hater. Like, yo, you are literally hating. Fast forward, when y'all came out, mind you, I'm coming off my biggest album ever, like 2014 Forest Hill Drive, boom, boom, boom. I'm feeling like, whew, boy, I did it. This, that, and the third. And then right before my eyes, shit is shifting. Completely shifting. It's like, man, that shit we didn't care about that shit no more, bro. Like, my knee-jerk reaction to that music was the same. It was, man, this shit, boom, boom. I had to have a conversation with myself like, nigga, you hating.
You apologize to Ye.
False Prophets, which that song wasn't about him. There's one verse that applies to him for sure. But if you listen to that song is about what this shit is exposing and what I gotta check myself about.
Play J. Cole, get the pussy dry.
And the thing is, you never actually say the words I'm sorry, but you basically, you walk it back. You backpedal. You and your dumbass bike. You always walk it back. You don't stand on nothing. You don't stand on shit. And then there's the whole fake ass friend arc, the betrayal, 2 victims, 1 coward. Drake thought he had a partner in crime. Turns out he had a liability. Cole played both like chess pieces and still lost the game. He hugged Kendrick in public, then joined Drake in the booth like nothing happened. The whole first person shooter collab, fake unity. Cole and Drake were just trauma bonding over insecurity. And Dot said, hell nah. Then when K-Dot clapped back at both of them, J. Cole went Casper, ghosted Drake, ghosted the beef, ghosted his own backbone. How you start a fight with your friend's op and then run home crying? Drake had been ducking Kendrick fade and call-outs for years. He'd been avoiding that smoke. So when Cole prematurely dropped a diss track, to be fair, at that point, Drake's back was against the wall. And I don't feel sorry for him either. He's dumb, but I'm just saying, at that point, he had no choice. You know how much of a pussy he would have looked if he didn't respond? I mean, you let the passive-aggressive rapper have a 7-minute drill song and then apologize. You ain't gonna say say nothing? Because let's be fair, Drake has always ignored Kendrick. He wasn't dumb. That Control verse where he was directly called out, he didn't say nothing. He just complained in interviews.
No, like after Kendrick's thing, you wouldn't. I noticed you didn't really get into that.
I saw him after that, and it was just like love. So it's like, was that real or was that just like for the people? You know what I mean?
I think it's a sparring kind of sport.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, then let it be real. Then I mean, because those were harsh words, right? So
but you seem just now a little irritated by it. No?
Really?
Yeah, just by even saying that it was those harsh words, it seemed like maybe it irritated you for a second. Is that wrong?
No, it's just like, I mean, coming from that situation, it was unexpected. I don't know if it was worth it, because there's a lot of people that were mentioned that I feel like can't really go back and fuck with that guy after that. Understand what
As a fan, I would enjoy a Drake and Kendrick kind of sparring session.
Well, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Don't forget the rap cipher.
And nothing been the same since they dropped Control and tucked the sense of the rapper back in his pajama clothes.
And then, of course, the song with Baby Keem.
Smoking on top fives. Motherfuck that album, fuck that single, burn that hard drive.
So J. Cole snaked Kendrick emotionally, and then he went and snaked Drake strategically. Like I said, 2 betrayals and 1 coward. Cole loved to judge until it benefits him. Just a fake ass friend. Ain't nothing worse than a fake ass friend. A walking contradiction wrapped in incense smoke. All that moral posturing is just embarrassing. You're an imposter.
I had some fake morals.
Every damn verse sounds like a narrating TED Talk for people who never been outside. Middle school bars. I see why you called yourself the middle child. You got the mid-ass bars. A whole bunch of words that sounds intelligent, but when you really listen, he ain't saying shit. He's that pastor who preaches loyalty while pocketing the church donations. Cole doesn't stand on morals. He uses them like furniture, moves them around when company comes over and shit. And then it's the fan base. They treat his silence like enlightenment. They're like, look at him. He's so peaceful. No, he's a he's not about drama. No, he's just allergic to confrontation. Every time Jay folds, they call it growth. Every time he ducks the smoke, they call it wisdom. You guys are the first fan base to praise anxiety as enlightenment. He's not deep. He's just whispering. Cole plays chess with himself. He makes the first move, panics, flips the board, and says, God told me to do it. That man is a rapper disguised as spiritual awakenings. Let's wrap it up. Let's peel the layers off this fake saint. Cole jealous. He's jealous. He's been jealous of Dot's respect, and he's jealous of Drake's success. He envies both. He envies them so much he tried to blend to each one's lane. This motherfucker is literally cosplaying as Drake, pretending to be Kendrick, and ended up in the middle of traffic. He too scared to out-rap Kendrick, and too insecure to outshine Drake. That's why he fake friends both of them. He wants to stay close enough to claim them, but far enough to dodge the competition and comparisons. His peace talk is just cowardice in a spiritual packaging. He meditates because he can't stand conflict. He preaches humility because he can't handle pressure. He act like he too wise for beef, but really he's just too weak for fire. He ain't with the hot shit, and that's not enlightenment. That's emotional anemia. I mean, it's the fact that he did the same shit to Dot with Drake. He ended up teaming up with ASAP and did it right back to Drake.
I heard dog talking funny like his family guy.
I had some fake morals.
And there go little old Jermaine on the same track, right after he ghosted the whole battle, by the way. Then writes this whole ass apology letter in Port Antonio, crying, begging Drake for forgiveness.
To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga.
Hey, fuck anybody empathetic to the other side, I vow.
I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga.
Whoop-de-doo.
When we all know Drake is a grudge holder, he's the ultimate grudge holder. He'll never talk to you again. This man's gonna have to beg the fuck out of him. You are a fake ass friend. There's nothing worse than a fake friend. I mean, at least Drake tried. You gotta give him that. Yeah, he pussied out at the end, but at least he tried. You ran a long time ago. You're just as bad. People try to say, oh, he got out of it while he could and he lucked out. He looks just as bad, if not worse.
My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me.
This motherfucker really tried to gaslight us into believing he was there for the battle and walked away. What blood, Jermaine? You weren't even there. You left before anybody connected. You didn't witness anything. You left. You watched from your couch, the safety of your home, just like the rest of us. You weren't aren't there. And then he low-key subliminally dissed Drake too. He called them thirsty. He said, y'all thirsty to be number one.
I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing.
How the fuck is this man gonna project this harsh?
I had some fake morals.
Jermaine, how the fuck you gonna just project like that? You said the thirst for being first made them both swing. You gonna sit here and act like you didn't swing too? You swung too, motherfucker. It just didn't hit. It was just soft. It was slow-mo. It was a dream punch. It was Dreamville. You see how he does this fake moral shit?
I had some fake morals.
How he likes to judge people and he acts like he doesn't do no wrong, but he literally did the same shit.
I wouldn't have lost the battle, dog. I would have lost the bro.
I watch him pander with them backhanded compliments.
I would have gained a foe. Whoop-de-doo.
How you gonna talk all this shit about how you wouldn't have lost the battle and then you gonna call everybody else thirsty because you didn't have the balls to do it? Just a fake ass friend. You gotta watch people like this. If you have a friend that moves like this, he is not your friend. Get rid of him. I mean, this dude literally is trying to capitalize on being soft, calling his album The Fall Off. And I know that was already pre-planned, right? But I mean, now it's really working in his favor. Nah, man. Yeah, you fell off. And now you're gonna try to monetize on the crash. Poor Antonio, man. That had to be the lamest shit I've ever heard. The delivery was there. The flow was there. It was a crybaby ass song. Poor Antonio was nothing but a love letter to Drake. It was packed with passive aggressive ass bars and subliminal shots at Kendrick about bodying.
I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing.
It's okay, nigga, let's settle it. These niggas been fake loyal.
Still trying to flex like he wouldn't have lost either. He was still dropping his nuts on that. And if you notice, he never said Kendrick's name once, but he wasn't shy to name drop Drake and make sure that Drake knew he was truly sorry.
It used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's Pearl.
He over here hiding behind that fake both my brothers act while sneaking in slick comments. He was still sneak dissing. He was showing whose side he really picked. Same tired ass move, playing the bigger person while still talking shit. That's his whole legacy.
I had some fake morals.
J. Cole is the fake friend who steals your lighter, blames the wind, then writes a song about forgiveness. He played Kendrick for culture, played Drake for clout, and played his fans for sympathy. He's the softest backstabber in rap history. He'll stab you gently, then cry about it. He don't stand on loyalty. He just leans on whoever's trending. Kendrick lit the fire. Drake tried to fight back. And Cole, he slithered away in the grass quoting Bible verses. You can't be the voice of reason. You are the rap game's therapist and the patient at the same time. A translator for fake peace. So yeah, write another apology letter. Go drop that weak ass soft I'm sorry album and hide behind your growth. But the truth is, you ain't humble. You're just scared. You ain't loyal. You're just lonely. And when hip hop talks about snakes, backpedalers, fake ass friends, and passive aggressive rappers, your name will get carved on that first stone.